Hey guys, Bill Cook here with this month's episode of What's Cookin' with Bill Cook. So this month we're talking about magic outdoors. On Jeff McBride's Facebook page today, he posted a question, do you have any horror stories? So before I get into my little tips and tricks about performing outdoors, I have to tell you guys a horror story. So I'm working at a place in the local Chicagoland area called Lake Forest, which if you don't know Lake Forest, that's where all the rich sports players and important people live. Lake Forest is like working where James Bond used to live. Skyfall. That sort of place. Like I pull up, I come down the valley, up to the house, DJ van is parked over here, bouncy house is set up. Anyway, so I get there early. My father always taught me to be early is to be on time. And Jeff McBride says, to be the master of time and space, you must master the art of getting to the space on time. So I get there early. I walk in. The mom says, you're gonna be in the library. I kid you not, it was like Beauty and the Beast, library.
I can't believe it. I've never seen so many books in my entire life.
So I set up, they sing happy birthday and do cake and ice cream, and then the kids go outside and play in the bouncy house and the DJ and this and that, and then they come to the library with me. I get a kid up, we're gonna do cardiographic, the Sketchpad Rising card. I turn my back on the kid to draw, and I hear this kid go, ugh! I look back, nothing. Finish the trick, rip the paper off the pad, give it to the kid, send him on his way, go to put the pad away, kid puked right in my case. What does one do in that condition? The show must go on. Took out the next prop and went with it. This story had absolutely nothing to do with today's topic, but yes, Jeff, I have a horror story. Now going back to today's topic about magic outdoors, the first magic gigs I did was at a street festival in a town called Glenview, Illinois. I would work the farmer's market from noon until 3 in the afternoon, working on blacktop, in the elements, on the weekends. Let me tell you guys, working on blacktop, I've learned a couple of major things. Number 1, stay hydrated. Number 2, sunscreen. Number 3, bug spray. That is the best amount of information I can give. I do everything I can to avoid working outdoors. However, Jeff posted on his Facebook page today and yesterday, what are your tips and what are your tricks? Believe it or not, we at the Mystery School read those things. And I have found 5 people with 5 fantastic tips. These are my top 5 trickster tips for working outside. Hayden Childress, Haydini, wrote into Jeff's blog, and he writes, leave the heavy props home if possible. They're not fun to carry in the heat. Also, just in case the stage suddenly floods and there's a massive river and you're stuck with a giant sub-trunk and $300 worth of microphone equipment, it won't suddenly float downriver. Evil Dan writes, hot weather, wear deodorant. Best tip, hands down. TJ Latham commented on something that Jeff McBride wrote about Michael tricks. Talked about using doves with invisible harnesses when working outside. Now, if you want to talk to anybody about working outside, you need to talk to Michael Tricks. But TJ says that he has 2 doves that he uses special when he's working outside. The doves are called silky doves, and they are bred to not fly more than a couple feet off the ground, and they stay with him at all times. The incomparable Dan Sperry wrote on this, and Dan recommends mouse traps. Mouse traps painted black with the trip switch removed are velcroed everywhere inside of Dan's case to hold down silks and balls and cards to make sure that nothing flies away in extreme wind. Philip Clipper brings up an interesting point. Don't wear cologne. Bees will be all over you otherwise. Mick Stone writes in to say that when you are done, put everything in a plastic bag. That way when everything rains, nothing gets ruined. Not all performing situations are ideal, but you make the best of it. Now, we didn't even discuss going into busking and outdoor festivals, because if you are into busking and outdoor festivals, this information you'll be like, really? Yeah, I got that. And that's it for me this week, guys. I'd like to say a huge congratulations to the IBM SAM convention winners and the FISM finalists from this past week at the International Brotherhood of Magicians, Society of American Magicians, North American FISM competition. For everyone out there, you guys were fantastic. And I look forward to seeing you guys move on and do wonderful things in the future. From Chicago, guys, this is Bill Cook with What's Cookin'. I will see you all next month. Have a great one. Take care.